Good morning, wealth builders. This is Ravi Gabis, and welcome back to the Gabis Show, where we unlock the secrets of real wealth in the United States every single day. My last video was from Philadelphia, where I looked through several properties, and I noticed that they have big issues with rent payments. So people really struggle with money. And I think one of the main reasons for that is having too many loans, credit cards. At the same time, you may have mortgage. So today I want to give you a simple strategy how to get rid of your debts and in a long run become a dollar millionaire. I'm always thinking in terms of 10 years, 20 years, not about how to become rich quickly and already tomorrow, how to start up something quickly already tomorrow to become insanely rich. So if you want to become a millionaire one day, just watch this video. It actually works. Let's imagine the following situation. For example, you have multiple debts, loans. For example, you have mortgage. I will show you this picture once so that you have it. Maybe you can make a screenshot of this screen, of this picture, so you can look it through when I'll be explaining this. Mortgage, $150,000, $2,000 a month monthly payment. Car loan, $30,000 with $700 of monthly payment. Couch, it's an installment. $2,000, $200 a month. Credit card number one, $2,500. I can look it through, by the way, see it through. Credit card, $2,500, $120 monthly payment. And credit card number two, $5,000 with $200 of monthly payment. So the common mistake that people make when they want to get rid of their debts, the first thing, you need to find extra money. How to do that? Let's talk about that first. Because if you want to get rid, you need to find extra payment. You need to start paying more. There are two options how to do that. You can start making more money, or you can start spending less money, or the third option, you just go to your lenders and ask them to decrease the monthly payment. Maybe your period will become longer, your term will become longer, but actually your main task to create that extra money so that you could start paying off your debt faster. The first mistake people make, for example, they create extra payment, extra money of $300 a month, and they start dividing that money into 5 pieces. 5 small payments. For example, we pay extra $60 for mortgage, extra $60 for car loan, extra $60 for couch, extra $60 for credit cards. And what happens ultimately? Nothing happens. They can't get rid of their loans because it doesn't work in that way. What should you do instead? You get that $300 of extra money and you choose one of these debts you're going to close faster. I recommend to start with couch. Even though it is only an ordinary installment, you don't care about that. Your main task to close it as fast as possible. So you take that couch, it's $200 a month, you add extra $300 of spare money. So now you can pay $500 every single month for your couch. It means that you can close your debt in 4 months. And now you have spare money of $500 every single month. The mistake that people make here, they improve the quality of their life. They buy something new, washing machine, dryer machine, they go on a trip, or they can even buy a second car. The second car just because now they can allow themselves monthly payments. Don't do that. Just choose another loan. What would be the next one? I think it will be credit card, $2,500 with a $120 monthly payment. So now you start paying $620 for this debt. And it means that you can close this debt in roughly 4 months. I'm simplifying numbers here. I want to just create a logic how it works. Don't judge me strictly for numbers, for math. So now you close your second debt, one of your credit cards. In 8 months, you got rid of 2 of your debts. Now we direct this money to your another credit card, where you have $5,000 of debt and $20 to $100 of monthly payments. So you have $620 of spare money, and you start paying for your second credit card $820 every single month. So your debt is $5,000, so it means you can close your debt roughly in 8 or 9 months. So 9 months here, 8 months before, we have 17 months. So it means in 17 months you got rid of 3 of your debts. And now you have $820 of spare money every single month. You don't spend that money. You continue doing that snowball. I call this process snowball. Now you have car loan. It's time to close it. You have $30,000 in debt. In 17 months, you have already closed part of it. And now it's only $18,000 after 17 months. So you paid $700 monthly. You add $820 of spare money to this payment, and now every single month you can pay $1,520. It means that you can get rid of your car loan in 12 months. In 1 year, you will close your car loan. In total, 12 plus 17, 29 months, less than in 2.5 years, you closed 4 of your debts. And now you have $1,520 of spare money every single month, just in 2.5 years. Just imagine your life today and when you have $1,500 of extra money. It's a different world. So life is absolutely different when you have that spare money every single month. And there is the only debt that's left, it's a mortgage. And here I recommend you changing your strategy. Why? Because mortgage is comparatively cheap money, maybe with 5% of interest rate or 6%, now it may be even 7%, but anyway, it's pretty cheap. Instead, you take this money and you start investing there. In a pretty conservative way. For example, you choose S&P 500 with roughly 12% return, yearly return in a long run. And if you do this, let me check the numbers. If you do this for 5 years, so you invest $1,520 every single month in S&P 500. In 5 years of doing this, you will have $129,000. In 10 years, you will have $358,000. In 15 years, you will have $761,000. And in 20 years, when you pay off your mortgage, by that time, you will have $1,471,000 in capital. Just imagine that. You didn't increase your earnings. You didn't work hard. The only thing you did, you started playing that game, snowball. You got rid of your debts. And in 20 years, when you closed your mortgage, you became a millionaire. So your mortgage is closed. Maybe your house now costs around $1 million in 20 years, or maybe $500,000. Or maybe more. You have $1.5 million in capital, and there is some kind of let's say side effects of this process. When you have capital, maybe $100,000, $200,000, your state will change. You will start feeling way more confident. Your salary will increase. Everything in your life will increase if you start playing this simple game called snowball. I think that's enough for today. It's a very simple strategy. You just need to follow it and everything will change in your life. I'm Ravi Gabis. This is Morning Show. See you tomorrow.